scientists, researchers, practitioners, and students across the globe. This conference emphasized the innovative practices and advancement of research, creating student opportunities in new environment with a view to creating new knowledge and adding it to the existing knowledge base of education for sustainable development. Now, I intend to focus on some important aspects of the conference. These are: first one is sustainable development, reasons for sustainable development, sustainable development goals on focus 2030, education for sustainable development, education in the fourth industrial revolution, and innovation and how that innovation can be transformed, information and communication, and globalization and its impact. Lastly, I will conclude this thing. The sustainable development, regarding sustainable development, though our chief guest and some others also presented this thing, I would like to say this is a growth pattern of economic growth in which resource use to meet human needs while preserving the environment, so that these needs can be met not only in the present but also for generation to come. So why we will thinking about reasons for sustainable development? That is, it keeps a balance between environment and our development. It is necessary to meet the demands of the present generation and also the needs of the future generation, as we destroyed the environment. So nothing is not possible. Nothing is not possible for development. So there should be a balance between environment and development. So sustainable development goals on focus 2030. With the passing of time, the world economy and economic system have been changing rapidly in order to reach the development facilities of the deprived people living in the world. In order to overcome the problem, the United Development Agenda consists of 17 sustainable development goals. It starts from no poverty to partnership for the goals. Between these 10, there are 17 goals, that is life on surface, life below water. There are many goals, 17 goals. These goals put emphasis on strong inclusivity for the poorest and most vulnerable, as well through the guiding principles that global development should leave no one behind. So education, but our Nobel laureate, Dr. Yunus, he said, that is, there are 4 zeros. If we can achieve the 4 zeros, then the world becomes sustainable. What are the 3 zeros? That is the zero poverty, zero hunger, then zero unemployment, and zero, that is the environment deterioration. If we can achieve these 4 zeros, so we'll be able to reach that sustainable development. That is now Dr. Yunus said this way: education for sustainable development, there is a link between quality education and sustainable development. 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is a plan of action for the planet's people and prosperity that utilize global development goals in one framework. The fourth sustainable development goal, that is quality education, that is among the 17, that is the SDG 4, that is the goal that is intended to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education, promote lifelong learning opportunities for all, and has been appointed as the universal education goal. SDG 4 comprises 7 outcome targets. That this goal has 7 outcome targets and 3 phases of implementation. So the targets of SDG 4 cover all learners who acquire the knowledge and skill needed to promote sustainable development, giving emphasis on human rights, general quality, gender quality, peace, non-violence, cultural diversity, and cultural contribution to sustainable development. Now, I would like to say something regarding the fourth industrial revolution. That is we know fourth industrial revolution, 4IR. That is in that industrial revolution, we have learned many techniques that we have proved during COVID-19, because that time physical activities was strictly prohibited. Then we could not, that is live idle so for long. So what we did, that is we learned some techniques, and using that techniques we conduct, that is the online activities. It is also because of our research. So quality education is essential tool for achieving a more sustainable world. Education sustainable development promotes the development of knowledge, skill, and understanding. That is, as we know, Rome was not built in a day. So education also we cannot change in a day. There is a step by step. There is a step by step procedure. If we have to follow that step, so that we will be able to achieve that sustainable development goal. That is the first one. We will think about our curriculum, share the values and principles, then promote critical thinking. They employ a variety of educational methods, allow learners to participate in the decision making, and look at the future. Then I will say something regarding innovation. Until or unless we cannot innovate, and unless we cannot transfer this thing, so our development we cannot ensure. The innovation is the term rethinking, reimagining, and reinventing. So we have seen many platforms for taking classes and examination. Perfect example of innovation is the focused improvement in teaching methods as seen in the last 2 years. Then transformation is the evolution and journey from a current level to a different and better state. It relates to modernizing and optimizing. Like innovation, transformation produce an improved state of things, and we can also measure the journey as an outcome of this process. Then I would like to say something regarding information and telecommunication. That is during globalization, this aspect has been developed much. So in this aspect we have seen IoT. IoT presently is a infancy stage, with some devices which emerges with the revolutionary change in information television system that facilitate the growth of trade and multinational companies during globalization. At this juncture, cloud computing start using as one of the important transformation of information technology, where computers along with internet provide many facilities with a view to achieving the goals of both companies and end users. Nowadays, we know the ABCD. Those who know the technology, ABCD. A means artificial intelligence, B means big data, C means cloud computing, D means the data analytics. These four things we have to know. That is those who do not have any literacy, the theoretical literacy, still if we can provide them that time of training, so they will be able to work. Then this is the thing, artificial intelligence, reading a book, whatever I will understand, but a person, those who have no education, but we show them in practice, so they will be able to learn what is artificial intelligence, what is big data analysis. They know everything. They have smartphone, they can use that smartphone, and they will be able to earn some money also. This way, then globalization also, we we have understood the globalization, that is it got stimulus from the international institution like the General Agreement on Tariff and Trade, the World Trade Organization, the World Bank, and International Monetary Fund. During the early 1980s, they encouraged different governments to adopt structural adjustment and microeconomic reforms and provided financial assistance for this purpose. It has some manifesto, that is because of globalization, what we have seen, large flows of private capital, enormous expansion in global trade, and a change in the composition, revolutionary change in information telecommunication, the growth in the power and multinational corporation, their penetration into the emerging markets, articulation by the community of nations, and agreed norms, behavior by which all states and their citizens are expected to live. These are the things. Now, thing is this, that is the development depends upon optimum utilization of resources, that the human being is also resources. Those who do not have any education, still we have to try how to use their skill, knowledge. That is one of the panel discussion. That is he has on university. He is trying to develop skills. So if we can develop skills, definitely we will be able to use that resources. I think they will be able to earn using the technique A, B, C, D. Now this thing we will try to penetrate into them. So I hope, not only hope, I strongly believe that is this conference will bring out many new knowledge regarding the technology and regarding the tools that can be used in future, so that in future will be benefited and our deprived people can get benefit. I hope this thing, it is the success, this conference or summit for success, I pray. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so